Hi guys, it's me again, D. Remember? Okay, this is my second video blog, and tonight I would like to talk about Sweeny Todd by Tim Burton, starring Helena Bonham Carter, Johnny Depp, Alan Rickman, and some others. First of all, I would like to tell you that I'm a big fan of Tim Burton's. Ever since I watched Beetlejuice back in the 80s, and Edward Scissorhands, Batman, first and the second movie, Corpse Bride, not so much Planet of the Apes. I didn't like the Planet of the Apes remake by Tim Burton. But that's just me, maybe you like it. Hey, you can send me a reply, tell me why you like Planet of the Apes by Tim Burton. I would appreciate it. Sweeny Todd is a new take on an old theme. The first time I've ever read that particular theme was in The Count of Monte Cristo. It's a story about revenge, wrath, greed, hate, and lust. And it's a story about where wrath and greed can take you, what it can make you do. So the basic story underneath it all in Sweeny Todd isn't a new one. It's a pretty old one. That's okay. That's what movie making is all about. Getting the good ideas, mixing them, remixing them, and create something new. The main character in Sweeny Todd is played by Johnny Depp, an actor I like very much. He's a barber. In the beginning of the movie, he's a very respected barber living in London with his beautiful wife and his beautiful baby daughter. Until one day they are on the market and Judge Turpin sees them. Turpin, played by Alan Rickman, is a very seedy character, very evil, very greedy, very lusty. And when he sees the wife of this barber, he knows he has to have her. So he arranges that the character played by Johnny Depp is taken away by the police, charged in a fake trial, and sent off to prison. Judge Turpin then arranges to be always around the wife of this barber. He offers his help, and he invites her to a party. In the end, she is raped by Judge Turpin. After 15 years, the character played by Johnny Depp manages to escape with the help of a young sailor, and the two of them return to London. There he meets Miss Lovett, played by Helena Bonham Carter, and she tells him what happened to his wife and to his baby daughter. Apparently, his wife poisoned herself, and the baby daughter was adopted by Judge Turpin. It is then that the character played by Johnny Depp decides to name himself Sweeny Todd, open a new barber store, and get his revenge on Judge Turpin and his henchmen with the help of Miss Lovett, who is actually in love with Sweeny Todd. But he, filled with anger, wrath, he really can't return that love. When his attempt on Judge Turpin's life fails, Sweeny Todd gets a fit of rage, together with Miss Lovett, who's actually quite mad, I think. He starts killing his customers randomly. Not all of them. Actually, one man he let live. It was a younger man with a wife and a child. So he's not completely gone. He still values family, but he's also crazy. Pretty crazy at this point. Miss Lovett turns the corpses of the people Sweeny Todd killed into meat pies. That's pretty gross. But it's a way to dispose of the corpses. In the end of the movie, Sweeny Todd gets what he always wanted. He kills Judge Turpin, he kills the right hand of Judge Turpin, and many others. But he's never satisfied, actually. that's something that comes with wrath and revenge. It's never satisfied. You always want more. There's always someone else out there who deserves to die, who deserves to suffer. When you yourself feel you suffer, there's always someone who deserves it more than you, and the heck, why don't let them suffer for a change? Oh, so that's the reasoning of Sweeny Todd, I think. But when he kills this old female beggar, he suddenly discovered that this old female beggar actually isn't an old woman, it's his wife in disguise. But by then he already slit her throat. Then he realizes that Miss Lovett knew about his wife all along. She knew that his wife was still alive, and she on purpose kept the two apart so Sweeny Todd could fall in love with her. Then he realizes that he completely loses it, and he throws Miss Lovett into the furnace, burns her to death. So revenge kinda came full circle. His wrath made him kill his only true love. All in all, it's a very sad story. A story that makes you think about wrath and anger, where it can take you, how it can strip you of all humanity, how it can take from you what you value most, how it can destroy any hope for redemption. Tim Burton, who usually likes to play with light and darkness, does a very good job in Sweeny Todd. In the beginning, before Johnny Depp's character is transformed into this hateful Sweeny Todd character, there is light. London is a bright city. There is this beautiful barber with this beautiful bride and his beautiful baby daughter. But when he returns, it's all dark. Even during the day, London is a dark, dank city. There's just one thing I wonder. Come to think of it, is it just me, or is Tim Burton making the same movie over and over? Because when you look at Beetlejuice, when you look at Edward Scissorhands, when you look at the Batman movies, when you look at Corpse Bride, they all share like a common mood. And even the actors somewhat look alike. It's like this weird hairstyle, this thick pale makeup. So I think Tim Burton is getting a little bit repetitive. Not that I'm going to complain. I like Tim Burton, I love his movies. I fell in love with Winona Ryder in a Tim Burton movie. It's just, I think Tim Burton has issues. Yeah, I think he has issues. So, if you enjoyed this installment of my video blog, let me know. If you didn't like it, don't let me know. I really don't want to know. You know how to contact me. Wish you a pleasant evening. My name is T. This was video blog number 2. Bye.